Hey everyone, welcome back to another part of our part. This is Asa turning the Mason system. Last time I let you guys off, we pretty much took care of one little thing in the come on, hurry up. The defendant lobby number 2. Found out some stuff from Meekins, found out how Zach Gromery escaped somehow, which still hasn't really been revealed how he done it yet. But we know that Trucy was on a little gig, so we're gonna do the Boris Ball Club. Number 1 of the present. It's frozen here. Present day Ball Club. Oh my goodness. I'll be taking my leave now. Still have some work to do back at the office. Then I guess I'll go back to my piano. To be honest, it's better when you aren't playing. This frigid culinary dungeon almost feels comfortable. Later then. This is before the court case that happened with Phoenix getting accused of killing somebody. Letting you know, little inside information on our pod. This is Asa turning. I think I need to stop being stupid. 2 hours left on my shift. Wonder if we get any customers tonight. Ahem, do you know who I am? Who I am? No, but if you hum it, I can play it. You know, that reminds me so much of Shadow the Hedgehog. I am who I am, pretty much. Just kidding, I don't do requests. How about a different sort of request? You see, I play cards. Oh, a customer. I was just hoping someone would come in and save me from a night at the keys. I seek a true competition. I have heard the Boris Ball Club is the place for this. Now I see the rumor is true. And this is? A friend of yours? Oh Lord. Ah, don't mind me, I'm just your friendly neighborhood newsman. He will not be playing tonight. When his business is finished, I shall send him home. This competition will be between us, no others. As you can tell, he looks familiar, doesn't he? The right tally to see represents 2 artists, and I am number 2. I play piano. Well, sort of. It's actually just a front for my real talent, which is playing poker. Don't ask me how I got started. I don't remember. Oh, come on, that's the fun part. That's the fun part about it. But I'm good. Real good. It didn't take long for the rumors to get around. Go to the Boris Ball Club if you want a real game. That's the guy never lost. But people don't come to hear me tickle the ivory. They come to watch me play cards. Whew. Is this a seedy poker club? No, it's a restaurant. You don't play for high stakes. There's no money involved. But real players carry cash, and they're always thirsty. It's a handy source of income for the club's owner. Then let's compete. I'll take you to the room. The hideout, yes. But before we go, yes. Let me introduce myself. My name is Shady Smith. Oh, and I'm Burchell, Spark Burchell, news reporter. Oh, I'm. No. Finn is right. Huh? You must always look a man in the eye when you make your introductions. You still don't know who I am. Have we met? Ah! Today in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. What are you talking about? I am talking about this. I'm booking it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're gonna see this scene quite a bit, too. So if you don't like flashbacks, I suggest you start skipping. You know, this doesn't really last that long. You can't be, but you're Zach Gromery? Yes, the reincarnation act of the century. Pity I have only an audience of 1. You, Zach Gromery. This must be a bad dream. In a sense, this guy ruined my life. You there? We will play soon. Ready the room. I will be preparing the hideout for you. I can't remember her voice. Are you really him, the Zach Gromery? Now I am Shady Smith. Remember this. How many years has it been now? 6? And exactly 3 days from now, it will be 7. I caused you so much inconvenience, I fear. Yeah, you could say that. Is she well? Trucy, I mean. She's fine. I got her working already. Hope you don't mind. I hardly need to express my gratitude, but you have it. This is why I've come. That and to settle a matter of cards. By which you mean poker. Those eyes. He's serious. I despise losing above all else. And so I've decided that I will win tonight, no matter what it takes. I know this guy's type, and they're dangerous. Everything about the competition. All else is secondary. Perhaps you should take this time to talk before we play. I know you have much to ask me. And you. Okay, let's talk to him. The meeting competition. We competed that day 7 years ago too. Yes, you must have been surprised. Called to the detention center out of the blue. You too. 1. Showdown time. And yes, we'll start at the detention center. I lost. It's only a game of poker. Again, I played for a long time and only lost twice. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. You chose the defense attorneys by playing poker. Some are hired, others are fired. When you compete, you see a man's true nature. You know what I speak of. I know what you do. Trucy's power? Trucy, she's in a class of her own. For 7 years I've played at poker here at the Boris Bowl Club, and I've never lost once. I'm good, but not that good. I win because whenever there's a big game, I bring in Trucy. And she sends me signals. Dad, he's got a good hand. You might have a chance if you act quick. Better call him soon. Yes, folks, is how he's gone 7 straight years without losing. He's been using Trucy as a spotter. Can you tell me what her power is? Judging a person's thoughts by reading their reactions is a staple of performance magic. But those of Trucy's line possess far greater skill. Her line? Recall, you were the second man to whom I've lost. Magnifique Grimari. That was the first time I learned of this power, as you call it. Wait, so you're saying her power is genetic? It's just in the Grimari blood or something. Blood. Oh no, no, no! I forgot that he had Cyclops too. My luck. I'm sorry, but it's not something told lightly to outsiders. It is nothing you need to know at this time. Some kind of Gomari secret then. Fine. Well, it's still trying to unlock that. That's what Trucy first. She's 15 this year. She's still trying her best to follow in your footsteps, you know. I see. When I planned my disappearing act, it was the thought of her alone that gave me pause. Wait, you were planning on vanishing from the get-go? Yes, and for that I must apologize. However, I could not be found guilty that day. Because of this. This? A transfer of rights. You see the signature. A transfer. That's Magnifique Grimari's signature, isn't it? I hereby give all rights to the secret staging and performance of my magic to the recipient named below. Zach Grimari, The recipient's name is you, Zach Grimari. Yes, it is I. Wait, this page looks torn. You recall the diary, yes? The one that cost us our attorney's badge. As it so happens, I have here what I believe to be the missing page. Wait, let me see that. How could I forget? That scrap paper lost me my attorney's badge. This is the real page that was torn from the book. Magnifique gave it to me that night. You could have told me this earlier, like 7 years earlier. Once again, I must apologize. It was all I could do to prepare for my escape from that courtroom. Let's put the transfer right, shall we? The greatest of Magnifique Grimari's illusions are true arts. As such, they are well protected by this document. Only its bearer may perform its illusions on stage. Sounds like a pretty important thing to have in your to have your disciple if you're his disciple. As the rightful heir to his art, I too wanted a rightful heir. Rightful? I'm sure you know who I chose as my successor. Your daughter. That is why I have risked all to come here tonight. Brushel? Sir? Ah, here you go. What's this? A letter passing the rights I have inherited to Trucy. I would have you sign here as a witness. But I'm not a lawyer anymore. And you need a public notary besides. Ah, I may not look it, but I'm a certified notary. You are? By day I wear a notary's glasses and hunt for news. Also by day I wear a reporter's glasses and notarize. When I take off the glasses, I can't see very well. Your signature, please. This is the first reason I have come here tonight. You got this now. Now we know this is pretty much transferring rights to Trucy. She's not supposed to open that yet, but she's supposed to open it at some point when she gets older. So I'm guessing when she turns 18, she's supposed to be able to open it. Ah, I finally figured it out. Now I know why you've come here out of hiding now. It's been 7 years, you said. Precisely. We heard this several times. There's a law that covers your situation. After 7 years, missing persons are considered to be legally deceased. So if someone was to vanish from the face of the earth 7 years ago, they would lose all rights as a living person for after 7 years from that day. And leave me alone, PayPal. You know that. Not to mention all their possessions. Exactly, which is why I'm here. I will show my face in public for the sake of this document. Before my 7 years are up, you might say, I'm securing my daughter's inheritance. But do you really need this document? Wouldn't Trucy inherit your estate automatically? Not in this case, I'm afraid. This case, yes, I received the performance rights for Magnifique Grimari. However, this was done in a secret without witnesses. Before Magnifique died, 2 potential successors to his repertoire were named. Myself, Zach Grimari, and Valiant Grimari. Not Trucy. I see, so you do need this document. I have known Brushel since before I vanished. He's a man I trust. Now only 3 know of my rebirth. I took the liberty of looking into Trucy's background, and found you had no other close kin. It is as you say. Okay, I was kind of hoping he'd say something about the mother at this point. I know everyone else, but Trucy's mother is a mystery. Now, I think, let's present something to him. Actually, let's present the locket. Actually, hold on. I want to see something here. I don't want to do this just yet. 1 minute. Let's see here. Let's talk to him about. Just do this. He got 3 psych locks. Gomari's secret. I have to know more about this power of Trucy's. It's like she can see right into people's minds. The first time I saw her do it, it blew mine. After you were done having your mind blown, you took her to play cards with you. Gotta use the resources at hand, I always say. Yet I myself have no such power. But Trucy does. Why is that? Maybe Trucy got her power from her mother. Delesa Gamari. I will not speak of that. Delesa is officially missing, correct? I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. I think you want to talk about this stage pistol right here. The 3 of you were a team once. Not the entire country doesn't know about that. Know this. At your peak, you were the biggest stars around. Yet, there is another story behind the fame, one that not many know. Delisa lost her life during a rehearsal. To you and Valiant Grimari's bullets. It was an accident. It wasn't me. How could I have shot my dear Delisa? I'm sure Valiant would say the same thing. Why is it just another murderer, I might mention? Damn you. Her eyes. I love Delisa's eyes. To think they could read my mind was frightening. Yet there was another warmth in them that felt like an embrace. She is dead, and Magnifique Gramari has joined her. So the only one with her power left now is Trucy. Mr. Zack, I do not know. I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. So there's someone else. Someone other than Trucy. Someone who inherited Delisa's power. How would I know? My chances are slim. It would take a miracle to learn the truth. Or maybe one has already occurred. There's someone else with the power, and I know who it is. Everybody knows it's freaking Apollo. This boy. His name is, I forget, something weird. Who could he be? An attorney. Attorney? I noticed him when I went to visit a friend's law offices. So what are we to make of this, oh great ex-attorney? You can show me pictures of strange boys all you like, but you could at least say something like, I'm this boy. I could use a laugh. Perhaps Zack Gramari, right then and there. So let's do that right now. Present this to him. This will unlock something for you. Okay. Wait, why can't I present this to him? Oh, that's right. Stupid me. Present. Freaking AK-5 yelling at the screen right now. You're supposed to present this to him this way. This person in this photo is Trucy's mother. How did you come by this? Trucy showed it to me. She said her mother was gone. Then it is so. Huh? She's gone. What more is there to say? Lots. Oh, I know. Whoa, you still here? According to my in-depth research, Trucy's mother, Magnifique Gramari's only daughter, end quotes. What? Magnifique's daughter? Is that true, Mr. Zack? Marshall, you say too much. Erg! Strangling himself again. What am I? Why am I the bad guy? Why? Zack decked him. In any case, Mr. Wright, this discussion is over. Delisa's Gramari. She's the most mysterious of the whole lot. I need to gather on me some more evidence. Clearly, while the prelude may have been longer than the main attraction, shall we begin our game? A final competition. Final? Why? As you said, I have come out of hiding today to make this document legally binding. Once that is done, I shall slip on once more underground. Without seeing your daughter? It would be best if I did not. 7 years ago, when we played, 7 years ago, I lost. I already lost to Magnifique. I do not care to lose to another. I have heard that you never lose. It's just a rumor. Yes, for it is impossible to never lose unless one has an ace up one's sleeve. As a magician, it causes me no end of irritation. To think a mere lawyer might be out there pulling the wool over my eyes. Hey, I just signed a document for you. Maybe you could try lightening up. That was that. This is this. For my final competition, I will destroy a perfect record. Phoenix writes. This will be my final performance. You are warned. This guy's beyond serious. So much for a fun evening of cards. Bristol, you may leave. But it's your last game. I mean, what a scoop. I punch, but it's still not enough. Alright, just remember the future. Our prior engagement. Toodles, everyone, gentlemen. Oh, and nice meeting you, Piano Man. Then let's begin. Dealer. Da, you'll be witness to our competition. Da, it is an honor for me. Why haven't I seen her around before? Ah, that reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered this restaurant. He did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe was his name. You know him? After a fashion, listen, Phoenix writes, one can learn much from a true competition. Remember this. The Gramari power. I was close to understanding it, but I needed more. And I knew where to get it. Trucy's mother. I need to meet the reporter again. That was clear. And one other thing. From the moment my final competition with Zack began that night, a name was running through my head. The name of a man now in prison. A name Zack Gramari knew, but how and why? I gave you a hint, guys, to something we need to break into his thing. So now we know that Apollo's connected to this somehow, and he has a power that, Trucy has. What does that mean for Apollo in general? as I said, you don't go into Apollo's background, but they do kind of pull out a couple of things. But you know, we don't get to know about Apollo in general. But that's a sad truth. But we'll see you next. I'll see you guys next part, and we'll do solitary cell number 13. Who's in there, you ask? You have to find out later.